recovering from vocal cord surgery. He's allowed to say some words today.
Good for him.
I believe Brewers was one of them.
His second ever first word after Papa 30-something years ago.
Dad is usually what it is.
I don't know what it was. I never asked.
Well, and naturally for kids, it's
I was just
Dad.
Ben.
Sorry, I went all
literal.
parent on you.
Wait, was it Dad or
literal.
Mama first for yours?
Dad.
Oh, I know Mama was mad. I know she was jealous.
Yeah, there's been a big dad phase recently, and so we've had picked her up at daycare recently, and basically from 5:30 until we put her down at 7, I probably heard "Mama" like 1,000 times, just beating it in her head. The next day, we show up at daycare because we still only have one car.
Dad.
Mama, Mama. And I was like, thank God. Thank God, because I can't go another night at home, like, just brainwashing her into saying Mama.
That is hilarious.
No, and I was so, when she said Mama, I was like, thank God.
I
was like,
oh,
because,
duh.
yeah. And she's still, like, I peek my head around the corner when she's eating. She goes, Dad. So I got it. Dad has got it. We need Mama to get all the love. She did all the hard work.
She did do all the hard work.
He's Kyle Wallace, Packer backer, Wisconsin backer, UKBN Nation at 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. What the hell is going on in 1265?
What the hell's going on out here?
Legitimately, like it is like the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan, just not as graphic, just not good for the Green Bay Packers at practice right now. They're running into each other. More injuries. Romeo Doubs, Jordan Love. I didn't even mention him off the top. He's got a left thumb injury that's getting taken care of. Expected to be back week 1. We could add him to the 4th player that's expected to be back week 1. I think we were getting Nate Hobbs, Xavier McKinney, Jaden Reed, Jordan Love. Those aren't scrubs.
No,
those are guys.
No, those are the names that we're depending on. Looks like my Green Bay Packers have caught the injury bug. And I'm telling you this right now, I'm concerned because, like you said, you have Jordan Love with the thumb, Jaden Reed, Hobbs, McKinney, Walker, Tay Wicks, Watson, we already knew was hurt, Romeo Doubs, and Luke Musgrave to add. And Romeo Doubs, they said it might be serious. It may be serious. So I'm very concerned when 8 or 9 of the 22 of the guys that you expect to be starting for this football team are already out with injuries, especially on a football team that has to get off to a very fast start. This offense is decimated, and I'm concerned. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm very concerned because it's bad to have your field general and Jordan Love be injured and hurt and missing practice when you're trying to figure out the chemistry of the football team. But then when you add in Romeo Doubs, the guy who right now many would say will be the leader in the clubhouse for the Packers' number 1 wide receiver based off the experience and the chemistry that he has with Jordan Love. But then you add Luke Musgrave, you have Tay Wicks and Jaden Reed. This is bad news for the Green Bay Packers. And again, the season isn't over yet, but it
hasn't even started.
But what I'm saying is the chemistry will not be there for week 1 when you need it most to start the football season. This football team cannot get off to an 0-2 start. Like, it cannot get off to an 0-2 start and still have dreams and aspirations of winning the NFC North.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously there are some big names there. The quarterback of the defense and Xavier McKinney.
Hold on. The sky isn't falling, dude. Relax.
Let me get there. Let me get there for
they're
Kyle.
not going to win the NFC North.
If they
I know.
start off 0-2, they are not winning the NFC North. You know that, Stroh.
I want to get to week 1 in a way of looking where we are now and what is in front of them against the Detroit Lions on Sunday at 3:25.
What's in front of them is a damn training table. What are you talking about? Therapy, physical therapy, a surgery, literally pills.
Well, okay, slow down on the pills.
You take pills for pay, like when you get from surgery.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Just popping pills right now because of his thumb.
I think you're allowed to absolutely feel a little bit of concern.
A little bit of concern? They're not practicing together, Ben.
I understand that. And if you let me tell you why I'm concerned, because I am concerned too, is when you think about the timeline that they have, Jordan Love being ready for week 1 is what's reported, right? you don't know that. We've been through this too many times with the Green Bay Packers, from Jair to Zebach to others, right? Like, they may be questionable. They may be expected to come back. Not all 4 of them that are expected to be back for week 1 will be. If they are, it's a Christmas miracle. But the one that matters most is Jordan Love, obviously. And the biggest reason is the quarterback has the most input on the entire football game. It's the most important position in football. Can you overcome? Will it be hard? Of course it'll be hard. You can overcome Hobbs, Reed, other guys stepping up, safety position, Xavier McKinney, not great, but it's not season ending. It's not the end of the world. So I just want to talk about why those are important. But they're nowhere near the importance of Jordan Love missing out on the next 3 weeks. Because when you think about Jordan Love and the way the 2024 season went, all I can think about is the amount of times when we were talking about how much does him missing practice matter, right? And that became a topic of conversation was, he was out there, but he wasn't, Jason Willie would talk about, he wasn't doing the live reps, right? You could be out there, you can be looking at the game plan, but it is important for a quarterback trying to find their way in the league to be out there getting on the same page with everyone. He is not going to be out there getting on the same page with anyone in any joint practice, which we know are more valuable nowadays than preseason games in terms of getting those reps against other opponents for longer periods of time than 1 or 2 series out there in a preseason game. So if you miss all of that, and then you go out there and play the Detroit Lions, and they are a relentless team.
You saw when they had defensive linemen hurt like Aiden Hutchinson.
Their still backup didn't matter.
Harassed Jordan Love and harassed our offensive line.
So I'm with you. Now, I don't think the season is over, but it is 100% a concern. Yeah. With how they've started outside of playing the Chicago Bears, they're 3-3 with 2 wins against the Bears. And those are in opening games under Matt LaFleur. This is a no-joke first 2 games of the season. And additionally, when talking about, so say Jordan Love does play, right, week 1, it's then a short week. Is he able to practice, or is he just sitting out and doing the same thing that we heard about him doing in 2024, which is trying to get as healthy as possible to play? That recipe didn't not work. He was still a good quarterback, but he's never going to be the guy that we need him to be in week 1 and week 2 based off the timing of this injury. Can he be? We'll see. But based off the evidence we have of who he was last year with all of the injuries, that's why I'm concerned. I truly believe in football that there is a next man up mentality. Whether you believe the depth is there, that they will be close to as good as they need to be at certain positions that won't be there, you could have that doubt. But more importantly, it's about Jordan Love and him, the timing of this really sucking. It does suck. The sky's not falling, but the timing sucks for Jordan Love.
The timing sucks because this is part of the preseason. I mean, I prefer it now than later on during this season, but at the end of the day, for me, the biggest concern that I have is the overall development for this football team, right? You hit it, Ben, when you said something that Jordan Love missed last year is that he wasn't practicing as much, right? He was sitting out. He's limited, right? And what we saw was the results was he was limited in practice, and we saw a limited quarterback in the game. And all of last season, we talked about, well, if Jordan Love could have had if he could have been healthy, what could he have done? Now we're looking again that Jordan Love may be dealing with some, not controversy, but some barriers that he needs to overcome because of the fact that he has this injury. But for me, my biggest disappointment is that, yes, Malik Willis is going to lead this team in practice, but that doesn't help with the cohesiveness of this offense, right? And then when you have other guys go down, my concern is extremely high. When we walk into Lambeau Field week 1, we don't know how many snaps that these guys have had together practicing. And based off what we saw in the football field week 1 in preseason, they need some help.
I was going to say.
They need some help. So they're not a finished product. They're not close to being a finished product. They needed more time together, and unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Ben, they're missing their – when you talk about this season, before they drafted Matthew Golden, who are the top 3 wide receivers you expected to have week 1?
Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, and Tavian Wicks.
You knew Christian Watson was going to be out, so you knew it was going to be Reed, Doubs, and Wicks, right? All 3 of them are hurt. Like, all 3 of those guys are hurt right now. On top of that, Jordan Love being hurt. So whoever we're throwing out there in the practice this week against the Colts,
they're not practicing with Jordan Love.
They're not practicing with any starters. They're literally all of the offensive weapons. Tucker Kraft and Matthew Golden, the new kid. Everybody else isn't going to contribute on this football team. You might put Bo Melton back on offense because you're missing guys now on the
Travis Hunter 2.0, man.
I mean, that's what you're looking at. You're missing the majority of your offensive weapons, the majority of guys that
You're telling me Malik Heath didn't give you confidence when he dropped the ball in the first series?
You know, Malik Heath disrespected me when he did that because I have been a big Malik Heath fan, and seeing him drop that pass early in the first quarter.
It looked like he had never played football before when the pass was thrown at him.
I said, cut him. Might as well,
Stop.
Might as well cut him. But no, I'm so
He
serious.
disrespected me.
It's true, he did. He did.
I've been the biggest Malik Heath defender.
I was
and he dropped the ball in the preseason. Cut
I've
him.
never heard his name come out of your mouth.
I was going to say.
That's not true at all because I gave him props last year because he dropped the pass last year and then they threw him the ball late and he ended up scoring a touchdown as well. I gave him props, okay?
That could be completely made up for all we know. You just fabricated a lie to KBN Nation right now.
I don't make up anything. I keep it 100. And right now I'm just letting Packer Nation know we should not be saying the season is over, but we should be extremely concerned about how this team is going to start out of the gate simply because they will not be able to have the opportunity for this football team to truly develop some type of chemistry going into the season due to the injuries that this team is facing. Right?
Yeah, and again, I love the reaction on the Carbless Talking text line 800-990-3776 because there's two different ways of thought. I think the majority are of this is concerning. You get a couple injury prones coming in here. Jordan Love being fragile. Will miss some games. I don't think you can do that just yet. This is a left hand injury. It shouldn't.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Non-throwing hand.
If it was the right hand, Kyle probably would have shut down today, and just it would have been me and Strofe doing the show.
I would have been very, very. I would have been in a whole nother mindset.
Dave from Aaron, Benny, I hear you, and yes, these guys need reps together. However, I'd rather this injury preseason than postseason. Secondly, Love will be back in practice earlier than expected. He isn't throwing with his left hand. We can't prognosticate that. Hit the denta. I'm sorry with prognosticate. To me, it's less about, yeah, I agree. You don't want injuries later in the season, obviously, but there is no later in the season when you're starting with a really tough first two games and a back-loaded schedule where you're not able to, start 2 and 3. Like this is a deal.
Can we?
This is real.
Can we acknowledge the Packers' first 4 games aren't easy. Like, I know we talk smack about the Dallas Cowboys, but the Dallas Cowboys still have 2 really good wide receivers in CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
Correct.
And a good
Can they still win the game? Absolutely.
Yeah,
but is it a automatic W next to the win-loss? No.
The first 4 or 5 of your game are against legitimate opponents, right? The Cleveland Browns have a very good defense. So again, I'm not looking at this schedule saying, oh well, we lose the first 2 games, then we have the Cowboys and the Browns. No, it's not going to be a walk in the park. This is going to be a very tough season. And not having your quarterback healthy is going to negatively impact you. Not having Romeo Doubs, not having Jaden Reed, and not having Tay Wicks healthy is going to impact this football team. They have not proven to us that they can not practice and all of a sudden show up on Sundays. Because they showed us on Saturday that whatever the hell they were doing in practice wasn't working.
800-990-3776. Is the sky falling, or do you have silver lining in all of this? 800-990-3776 with the Packers injuries on the Carbless Talking text line. Less is more. Mark Tauscher doesn't think the sky is falling. We'll hear from Mark Tauscher, and he'll join us at 2:30. Don't go anywhere. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, and the Alex Strofe next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
800-990-3776. Say that again.
What a radio pro.
He's so...
Say that again. Nobody said a word.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Please don't misunderstand me. They played like garbage. They deserve to be criticized. The coach has every right to be pissed.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
It just felt like it was a little lack of perspective-y. Matt LaFleur challenged him to be a better leader, and sometimes that's maybe going against your coach a little bit publicly and having your guys back.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, The Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. To book your next tee time, call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com. Enjoy golf. Enjoy The Bog.
Siding Unlimited is your local family-owned and operated resource for remodeling your home. We specialize in replacing windows, siding, roofing, doors, and decks. I say specialize because that is who we send to your home. Our team is built around the experts in all fields. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited. Looking for new windows, siding, roofing, and doors? Visit the 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Window Contractor of the Year winner at sidingunlimited.com or stop by our beautiful showroom in Waukesha.
At Cousin Subs, the bigger your smile, the better we feel. That's why our menu features something for everyone, like our Wisconsin cheese curds, golden fries, creamy shakes, and mac and cheese, all paired with your favorite sub or our subs in a bowl. And don't forget our kids' meals, now with a free cookie. Here's to a better day. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
These days, it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can help you break through the noise. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off the first month at betterhelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night 04 Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns. It's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit fighting to save lives, protect our climate, and strengthen our economy through the shift to zero emissions. Visit us at earthjustice.org. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Steve chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line 800-990-3776. He doesn't want to jump the gun with love on injury prone or this or that, but holy hell. Can we make it through a freaking game without him getting hurt? And sadly, Kyle's right. The timing of this couldn't be worse. With all the skilled positions, players' injuries, our offense is going to look like a train wreck for the first month of the season. I'm not hitting the ultimate panic button. I'm hitting the I'm concerned button. They haven't played a game yet. Is this ideal? Absolutely not. The only person that concerns me is Jordan Love's health. The rest can be figured out. You can figure out a way to win football games with the other portion of your team stepping up into roles that are significant, but not nearly as significant as needing your franchise quarterback for the first 2 weeks.
Who's the top four wide receivers now?
Matthew Golden.
Okay.
Fill in the blank.
Malik Heath.
Savion Williams and McCole Hartman.
Savion Williams is also hurt, isn't he? Or is he back
He's
now?
back.
He's back now? Okay. So So Savion Williams,
rookie.
Malik Heath, and Bo Melton might have to go both ways.
McCole Hardman, who
he said McCole Hardman tweeted about his special teams blunders. It's how you bounce back from mistakes. He's ready to bounce back for you, Kyle.
Good luck. You might bounce back on another team come cut day.
Man, you are just in a
That's what
jolly
he got signed
good mood.
for. He got signed to be a special teams guy.
And to make some impact on the offense. And he has made some catches that have been pretty big in his career.
He has. He absolutely has. But I'm just saying that you just went through the guys that the depth, the fill-in guys. 2 rookies, 1 rookie I love. Malik Heath, who,
what do you got against Savion?
They said he has.
Don't love him yet?
He had some catching issues in college. They say he was more dynamic than a receiver.
Sure. So you don't love him yet?
No, he's going to have to show me some. He is a big boy, 6'4", like 225. That's a big boy. That's a big, massive guy.
He can move.
That is a big fella.
Yeah, I would want him running at me.
Old team Mark Tauscher of Lillian Tausch is going to join us coming up. But here's his perspective initially to the Jordan Love thumb surgery.
I don't think any Packer fan should be sitting here and saying the sky is falling, woe is me. The fact that this happened is a setback, no doubt. But that doesn't mean that there's going to be any, excuses being made, because I'm certain nobody over at 1265 will do that. And I know Jordan Love and that offensive staff is not going to say, the thumb set us back the whole season. Nobody's going to care. You better get it right. And I think that's why they had the surgery now to alleviate that. So this isn't something that lingers into, middle to end of September.
That's Old T's reaction.
Yeah, I mean, he's right. The sky is not falling. And again, talking about Jordan Love,
it got cloudier and it got darker.
It reminded me on 3:45 on Saturday. We haven't got the rainfall yet, but this is what it reminded me of, is the fact that, yes, it's not time to hit the panic button, but to what one of the KBN Nation folks said, I don't know about you, Ben, or not, and I love me some Jordan Love. I do. But somebody's got to say it. He is injury prone. Jordan Love is an injury-prone quarterback. I don't know why you're making that face. He's been injured 2 out of the 3 seasons that he's been here in Green Bay. That is 2 out of 3 seasons that somebody has been hurt. It is a concerning trend that I have. And again, I don't want people to say, but, and I don't want people to go out there and say I'm exaggerating. I'm not. I'm just stating the fact that dude has been injury-prone. I'm just acknowledging what a lot of people are afraid of. I don't know why you're looking up in the sky. If you want me to,
It was knee against Philly. It was groin. It was, I guess, funny bone, right? That was the funny bone deal heading into the Bears game.
I got you. Don't worry about it. We'll go back to 2021. In preseason, he had an unspecified shoulder injury back in 2021 in the preseason before he's going to start. Wait a minute. And then also he hurt his knee in last year. He hurt his groin.
I know we're still working on you
Groin
pronouncing
last
groin.
year, and then he kind of hurt his elbow as well. Might have been an elbow sprain. Those are multiple injuries that he's had in the last 2 seasons, and now you have his thumb injury that he has as well. So again, I love Jordan Love, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. The boy so far has been injury prone for the Green Bay Packers. That's just a fact of the matter. Jordan Love is showing that right now he's a crystal. You know what happens to crystals? They easily break. Diamonds don't break. I need him to be a diamond. Right now, Jordan Love is a crystal the way that he continues to have to play through injuries or get hurt, which negatively impacts his football team. I understand it's part of the game, but in order for the Packers to get to where they want to go, for Jordan Love to live up to his potential, he has to be healthy. This is not a great start to the season for Jordan Love, now being hurt and having to have.
Yeah, I see on the Carbless Talking text line, Don not looking for injury excuses, especially coming after last season, and I think
full of excuse. Listen, color me the excuse for Jordan Love. I said last year the injury hampered him. If he get hurt again, I can't say injury. I gotta say it's you. It's not the injury. It's you.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Mr. Glass. No, I'm just kidding.
It is his left hand. It is something that I think is not going to be damaging to the overall season. The bigger point that remains to me is him missing time leading into the first 2 weeks of the season, which are crucial.
He played 2 series and he got hurt. Let that sink in. He didn't play a full game.
It's football, man.
I get it.
That's Strofe hit it. It's the best time for Mark Tauscher.
I get it.
That's football.
He was trying to figure.
That's football.
No, it is football, but again, I can be concerned. I still believe in Jordan Love, but the bottom line is this, is that Dude has gotten hurt a lot in these last 2 seasons. Not even last season in the first game.
Can you do me a favor?
Wait. Before I do you a favor, Ben, the last 3 games he's played, he's been hurt. He got hurt against the Chicago Bears. He played injured against the Philadelphia Eagles, and now he got hurt on Saturday night. I'm just saying. Somebody got to say it. I ain't afraid to say it. I can love you and give you tough love.
Now,
Bubble Boy, wrap bubble wrap around him.
Can't do that on the field.
I see why they invested in the offensive line.
Does part of you, as the Packer backer of the show and someone who lives and dies and breathes green and gold, take any positivity out of the fact that it isn't in the season at least?
Oh, no. I take great positivity that it's not in the season. That's why I'm not falling apart and the world's not falling. But I'm just saying.
You're not falling apart. You feel like you're falling apart.
I'm just pointing out the obvious with passion. Listen, Jordan Love has an injury problem. He literally hurt 3 things last year in 1 season. He hurt his knee. He comes back. He hurt his groin. He comes back. He hurts his damn elbow. What are we talking about? And then a whole new fresh start, fresh season. And what happens in 2 series? He hurts his thumb. So I'm just pointing out the obvious that this football team can't get to where they want to go without a healthy Jordan Love. But unfortunately, Jordan Love has not been able to stay healthy. Last season and the start this season, he hasn't stayed healthy. So, I mean, there is a concerning trend that I am seeing. I'm not saying that he has a problem, but right now we're seeing a trend of him being injury prone. And I don't like it whatsoever.
Yeah, look, you're not wrong by laying out the history. Last year, we all know what happened, and it hampered him from a couple different perspectives. Now, what I will say is you need to be a little bit more positive on what happened versus what could have happened. When you have a left thumb injury, I don't think that's going to truly affect him long-term throwing the football.
No, it should not.
What did we have issue with his lower body issues last year?
He wasn't mobile. He couldn't move the way he needed to move.
And that is not affected. So those are things we've seen him do a lot more of, is that's running and picking up a couple of first downs. We know he has the ability to do so. So what you smiling about? You're going to be the reader for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust at 3 o'clock.
How did you know?
Because I can see the list of 15 questions in front of you.
I thought this was my sheet.
Oh, so you can see the
questions. No, I can't see the questions. I can see his face.
I thought it was my KBN Live reads. I didn't realize it was.
And you've had that leaning on your laptop backwards towards Ben the entire show.
It was upside down.
I can't read any of that.
You just said I can see the list of 15 questions.
It was upside down.
Can you see any of that? No, you can't.
It was upside down. It was definitely.
And my focus is Jordan Love's timing versus
cheating.
Yes, that, and also Kyle's like, whew. I'm trying to like meet him halfway. You have absolutely 110% right.
Yeah,
to be concerned.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned about the consistent injuries. Yes,
but I also feel like you need more. You need more Strofe in your life. Strofe says this world needs more love, more positivity, and this is where you go. That in the preseason he's going to miss some time. It's going to affect early on in the season.
Okay,
there's a lot of ball game left to play, Kyle. There are 17 games in an NFL season, an early bye week, which may now come to help the Green Bay Packers. When maybe early on people think it might hurt the Green Bay Packers.
I'm sorry.
So you need to fix your mindset and try to figure out how to get around that this could be not a good thing, but something that can be better for the Green Bay Packers in terms of timing.
Let me fix my mindset. I'm going to be positive.
Go
you
ahead.
Know what, KBN
Let's see it.
Listen, it's early in the preseason. Jordan Love got hurt, though it's disappointing. Guess what? He's going to be back for the regular season. He's going to come back, whether it's the Detroit game or early in the regular season. He's going to be back. Yeah, Tay Wicks is down. And
he also learned to play through injury last year. So maybe, he did. He played a full season through injury. So if you don't have
good enough,
he definitely can take what he learned of how to play through injury in last year, which injuries probably will affect him more than the left thumb. And you should think, oh, it's the left thumb. I should trust my quarterback if I truly believe in him that he's going to be able to figure this out. But you don't. You don't.
Every time I didn't bet on Jordan Love all 2023, and I bet on him again this year, and he gets hurt.
But that's part. Strofe, that's football.
It's my fault. I'm cursing Jordan Love. That's what it is. But no, I can be positive.
Tell us how he can continue to protect himself with American Family Insurance.
Well, he can definitely protect himself with American and Family Insurance, and so can you as well. And guess what? It's time for training camp. Training camp has arrived, and that means the Dream Drive is back, KBN Nation. Thanks to American Family Insurance, young fans can ride bikes to and from practice alongside their favorite Packers players, creating unforgettable moments on two wheels. That's fun for the whole family, too. Play games, soak up the sun, or kick back in the shade. And don't forget the exclusive Packers giveaways. Take home sunglasses, bucket hats, water bottles, and so much more. It's a Packers tradition you don't want to miss. Sponsored by American Family Insurance. And if you need homeowners insurance, we got the floods going on right now. Get flood insurance, whatever you need. Guess what? American Family Insurance has you. Whether it's car insurance or homeowners insurance, they got you protected. So visit amfam.com today to find an agent near you or to get a quote instantly online. That is amfam.com.
Dirty D on the Carbless Talking text line. Keep it quick before old T. Mark Tauscher, what do you got?
Oh, I will. I'm just wondering, do you guys not have any faith in Malik Willis at all?
Any faith at all is I have faith against the Titans and the Colts, but I don't want to trot them out there against the Lions and the Commanders week 1 and week 2.
You need to stop being a freaking hater.
I love Malik Willis as well. But I am not a Packers fan to see Malik out there. I got a Jordan Love jersey. Jordan Love is the $55 million man. I want Jordan Love out there. I don't want to see Malik Willis out there. If Malik Willis is going to be the starter, then make him the starter. Hell, I want Jordan Love. So, no, it's not about having faith in him. It's about being disappointed that our starting quarterback is once again injured.
You need to stop being a freaking hater.
Mark Tauscher, Packer Hall of Famer, joins us next.
This is Kyle Bruston-Nortman.
Do you think?
Nope.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
At Citizens Bank, we believe banking is more than transactions. It's about being recognized and remembered. It's feeling like you're understood and supported along the way. It's the small stuff that says, we know you. Because when your bank gets you, banking just feels better. Citizens Bank. Bank where you belong. Learn more at citizensbankwi.bank/belong. Citizens Bank is member FDIC.
Joint pain makes it hard to enjoy anything when it comes to life, let alone the small things like getting out of bed or walking down a flight of stairs. Whether it be hoping it'll just disappear or feeling like you've tried every other option, let me tell you, you haven't tried them all if you haven't tried QC Kinetics. This is Brad Nortman, and I have to tell you about my experience when I visited QC Kinetics at the Greenfield location. It was incredible to see with my own two eyes all the tools that they have to get you feeling your best and get rid of that pain for the long term. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in regenerative medicine, and they have cellular therapies that's going to get that pain away for the long term and get you living your best life again. Your pain-free life is waiting for you on the other side of calling QC Kinetics, because there is your free, no-pressure consultation where you can be evaluated, put on a personal plan of pain relief, and be able to tell if you're a good candidate for QC Kinetics. Grab the phone now and call QC Kinetics for that free consultation. Call them today at 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474.
Get ready for a free fight night, Milwaukee. Rev and Rumble Boxing Night is coming to Davidson Park on Saturday, August 23rd. Watch top amateur fighters from across the Midwest go head-to-head in a night of non-stop action. Enjoy local food trucks, drinks, and exclusive merch, plus family fun like face painting and retro video games. That's Rev and Rumble Boxing Night at Davidson Park. Free for all ages from 3 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, August 23rd. Learn more and register at revandrumble.com.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
At Big Fish Contracting, we want every home project to be a good story worth sharing. That's why we as a team aim to exceed your expectations. We can improve any aspect of your home. Everything from a complex remodel to the essential roof, gutters, siding, and windows. Integrity, humility, and kindness are why we've grown in southeastern Wisconsin for the last 2 decades. Visit bigfishcontracting.com to learn how Big Fish is renovating homes and redeeming an industry.
Milwaukee baseball was born in the Emerald City, but any ties to the Pacific Northwest were cut loose decades ago. Pella has an interesting history as well. Born in Pella, Iowa, but their century-long history of crafting quality windows and doors there continues to this day. Designed with innovation and rigorously tested for quality and performance, get long-term energy savings and durability that lasts for years at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Order by August 31st and get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I'm not going to sit here and panic about it.
Green and Gold Hall of Famer.
It's not apples to apples. For you it is.
Solving the world's problems one day at a time.
Everybody doesn't grow and evolve at the same time.
It's Mark Tauscher.
Did you guys hang up on me or am I hanging on you?
On Kyle Brust and Nortman.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman. He is able to speak today for the first time in 5 days after vocal cord surgery. Alex Strove's running the show. You, KBN Nation, can get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. And joining us now is the Packers Hall of Famer. Listen to him on Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across these very stations. It's Mark Tauscher. Mark Tauscher, Old T, what's going on?
Good afternoon, Benny B. Benny Brewer. Matter of fact, I think we should start calling you Benny Brewer, shouldn't we? You used to be Benny Bucks. Kyle, do you think there's anyone on the not the WTMJ side, do you think there's anybody more knowledgeable at the ESPN side of this, on the Brewers, this season's Brewers team, than Benny Brewers?
Gabe Neitzel. That's probably
that was the only one I had in my head.
Alex Strove knows a lot, too. I agree. And, yeah.
Tausch is weirdly texting me, trying to come at, trying to figure out my rank in Brewers knowledge across ESPN Wisconsin. It was a little pointed, Tausch.
What do you think his
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like I was generally curious. Our Wilde and Tausch group chat had a conversation. I said, I'm giving you props. Don't be so insecure. I've been giving you props like, hey, Benny is really all in on the Brewers. I think he's as knowledgeable as anybody. And both guys said Gabe was more, and I didn't push back on it. I just wanted your opinion, and that was it. So don't be all sensitive about it.
No, I'm not. And Tausch, I when you had texted me, I was like, yeah, there ain't no way Jesse Nelson responded with Ben Brust, who wanted
that clown.
Fire Pat Murphy.
Who in May suggested we fire who's going to be the back-to-back NL Manager of the Year. That clown has no ground to stand on when it comes to talking about the crew. He shouldn't even be allowed a microphone. From
the only thing that he does after Brewers games is tweet really punny things that aren't that great, but I still laugh because it's Jesse.
You think he's on some like ice cold freezing take somewhere? His take is somewhere.
We should get it out there pretty quickly.
Yeah, we got to push that out a little bit more. He who controls the information controls whatever, and he is the guy that sends those out. I noticed he's always chomping to put sound graphs out there, but that one has been mysteriously misplaced.
Well,
so maybe Strophe. Maybe Strophe or Joshy or somebody that wants to get after Jesse could put that out there, because if we're really wanting to, and I know Levo yesterday when he joined us kind of gave Jesse but didn't give Jesse any compliments on it, the season kind of turned at that point in the year. Struggling, lost a couple of
I am giving zero credit to Jesse Nelson for what Pat Murphy's been able to do with this team.
Benny, I'm just saying, is it a coincidence Maybe, but it is, if you look at the numbers, since that day, they're unbelievable.
No, just give him a maybe. We'll give him a maybe so you can continue to come up with more outlandish things for him to say. Tausch, I would love for you to, I don't want to say calm Kyle down, because I believe you do understand the concern of the injuries going on with the Green Bay Packers, and obviously with no joint practices for Jordan Love with his thumb, the timing of this injury isn't great heading into a season in which the schedule seemingly is harder and you have pretty good opponents right off the bat. How concerned are you about these first 2 weeks, knowing that I felt like when Jason Wilde would join us a lot, he would mention last year when he wasn't on the practice field in a limited fashion, he wasn't able to take those reps, and it doesn't help a young quarterback. So how concerned are you with what's gone on for these first two weeks of the season?
Yeah, I'm much more concerned after today's news broke than I was earlier. And that's, there's no doubt a young player, and Jordan is still a young player, can use time, especially with the young receivers. And he's got a couple of rookies that you're thinking are going to be contributors. So it is a big setback. But if you're going to have something like this happen, there's a couple of positives. It's 3 weeks out. It's not his throwing hand, but it sucks. And I am concerned. I know Goody and LaFleur both painted that picture of, well, he'll be back. Yeah, the odds are he will be, but how limited and how rusty is he going to be? Because there's a reason we do training camp. There's a reason that you have all these practices, and when you don't do them, you don't get better. So now you have to put you're pouring all your time and energy into getting the thumb and getting all the mobility back and getting your strength back and having it heal the right way so that this isn't something that's going to bother you in week 5 and week 6. So I think anyone that's sitting here telling you that there's no concern, I think they're just blowing smoke up your
Yeah, I'm not blowing smoke, Tausch. I'm not blowing smoke.
There is concern, but I do think from a timing standpoint, again, till we know the extent of the damage and what that rehab and what the recovery looks like, you have 3 weeks and some change to get ready to play the games that matter. And I do think he'll be ready to go. It's just a matter of how fully equipped is he going to be able to run the offense out of, doing things not out of gun and being able to, hand the football off. All of those things that the off thumb needs to be a part of in order to execute.
Yeah, and I think it's imperative after the game, the performance that we saw from the Green Bay Packers as a team, but specifically the first-team offense on Saturday, is they definitely need more time to build that chemistry, and that's something that's going to be disappointing that they're not going to have. But, Tausch, I do want to know from you, are you concerned at all about Love's track record of injuries? Because for me, I'm starting to see a little bit of a trend of a guy that may be labeled injury-prone.
No, not yet. I think obviously he missed, 2 games and then parts of 2 other ones last season. And you want your guy. I mean, we obviously in Green Bay expect our quarterbacks to play 17 weeks. That's been the standard for a long time. And, Rodgers missed some time, but it took broken clavicles to keep him out of the game. I think there is a point where you have to start looking from Jordan's standpoint, what can I do to stay healthy? There's freak things happen. Like it's smashing a hand on a helmet, that's a freak thing. And he has not missed any games yet that are of meaning. But as you continue to go on and you miss time, those questions do arise. I don't think we should be at that point where we're going to be calling him injury prone or anything of that nature. But I do think it's something that obviously needs to be monitored, and you're trying to find ways to not have that happen. And I do wonder moving forward with Jordan as our quarterback, how much will you see him in the preseason? Because you wanted to get work, you got a little work, and in that little bit of work, you're going to end up missing 3 or 4 weeks of work.
That's terrible. That's literally 2 series it took.
What do you think? You guys think he's injury prone now?
What I'm saying is there tends to be a trend.
Don't group think me into this one because I stayed way the hell out of it.
It's not group think. I'm just stating the fact, Tausch. I mean, you look at it based off his time as being a Green Bay Packer. He got hurt in 2021. He got hurt last year in 2024 with the knee. Then he hurt his groin, and then he hurt his elbow. And now he hurt his thumb. So all I'm saying is, in his 3 years of being a starter, we've seen him now. This is the 4th injury he's had in the last 3 years, and really in the last 2 seasons. It's concerning.
Okay, that's all you're saying. Respect.
Thank you, Tausch. See, I mess with Tausch like that, man. That's my home.
That's not really how you said it earlier, though. You said it different with Tausch.
You're
very concerned. You think he is injury prone, and you're not saying he is to him.
No. He is injury prone. Yes, he has shown to be injury prone through his time as a starter. There's facts to that, and he respects that.
Yeah, fair enough. Mark Tauscher joining us here on Kyle Brust Nortman across ESPN Wisconsin. And Old T, right, outside of the first 2 weeks, you have an entire season, right? People are commenting, like, at least it wasn't later in the season. But I continue to go back to the practice element for Jordan Love. And do you think that based off his experience last year, that will hopefully help him this coming start of the season, because he did play through a lot of different injuries, and this one isn't of the lower body. You know, there are some like things like you mentioned under center and whatnot, like using that hand. But if his legs are fine, he can utilize those. Like I'm not panicking. I know it's a concern. It just feels like Kyle's gotten me in my brain of like this. The world is ending.
No, the world's not ending. It's a setback is how I would look at it. And, again, we haven't missed any time. You know, Goody is thinking he might be back next week. I feel like that's maybe a bit of a stretch. But it stinks. It's unfortunate for the offense. It's unfortunate for Jordan. You have these young players that you would love to establish more chemistry with, especially with these 2 joint practices coming up. But the bottom line is if you end up not missing any games and you're able to – knock the rust off from this injury a little bit beforehand, there's really not a ton of harm. There's not the gains that you were looking for, but you can at least maybe try to get back to neutral and then build it up from there. So
real quick, Old T, but what about the rest of the guys? What about the rest of the guys he needs? Like the Jaden Reeds in a boot, the Dontavian Wickses. Obviously, Christian Watson is out.
Oh, Dobbs, I'm concerned.
Dobbs also got nicked up. You've had Hobbs, you've had McKinney. You see Musgrave run into LVN. Like, not the, I guess the timing. I mean, it's, as you would say, Stroh, you can play it for him. That's football.
That's football. It's true. That's football. That's true.
Can Love win these games with?
That's football. True. That's football. True. I mean, Ben, listen, there's no doubt you want to have all your guys. We all, I mean, that's common sense. And is it concerning that all these guys are in? Yes. But it tends to, at the end, during training camp, guys are going to be uber cautious. I think Xavier McKinney, obviously, he's already said he's going to be good. You hope with Hobbs that knee of the surgery, he'll be good. You get the guys, especially veteran players, you don't want to miss training camp, but there's also a part of you that's like, all right, I just want to be ready to go for that regular season opener, and let's get there.
Is there an understanding with the coaches there as well?
I don't think that's the case necessarily when you're talking about Jaden Reed and Wicks. That those are muscle pulls that those are issues that you have to get kind of squared away. So the concern level, yeah, it's high. Those guys need reps. They need work. But again, you want guys healthy as they can be for that opener. And then you just hope, and we all know hope isn't a strategy, but when you have injuries like this, you kind of have to trust in the process that guys are going to be ready to go and be able to execute when it gets to be when the lights come on and the games count for real.
Tausche, really quickly, why should fans be optimistic about this pass rush after what we saw on Saturday?
I think you see a little bit of what Lucas Van Ness has been doing. I know it's at practice and in the family night. You don't have to be. I can understand why you could say, let's prove it and let's see it. If you don't believe that Rashawn Gary and that Lucas Van Ness and Kenny Clark and everybody can get after the quarterback, I think the proof is they were better than probably what we anticipated last year, but they just weren't as good as we hoped. So now it's, are we going to be better up front? It is one of the big question marks. So if that is going to stem your optimism level, I think you have every right to maybe not be as optimistic as everybody else, because until they prove it, and really, you have a great test right out of the gates against a really good offensive line at home. Crowd's going to be jacked. You're going to have, that home field advantage is huge for pass rushers. So I would say don't be either way, optimistic or pessimistic, until we see that first game. And then if it's the same old after game one, Kyle, I'll be sitting here saying, you know what, Kyle, maybe we should have been more concerned than what we did. But on the flip side, if Lucas Van Ness gets some pressure and you see Devontae Wyatt, you see that, then on the other end, you'd be a touch, man, I shouldn't have been as pessimistic as I was. That's how I would argue that.
You know what I love is comfort and reliability, and you know where you get that, LT?
Pella.
That's exactly right. Gina Della from Pella is the absolute best. They did my whole first floor of windows with hidden screens, and it was absolutely amazing. The outside of my home, no screens, no nothing, just beautiful windows. When it's nice outside, nice breeze I want to put in the home, whoop, lift up the window, hidden screens there, and it is the absolute best. You have reliability, long-lasting comfort with Gina Della from Pella. Order now by August 31st and get 0% interest for up to 5 years, 60 months, 0% interest. All you got to do is visit PellaWI.com, 855-PellaWI, or PellaWI.com to schedule your in-home consultation. It is huge in the summer for your energy savings. I'm seeing my bill go down. I know my home value's gone up, and it's all due to the great work from Gina Della and their team at Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. So visit them at PellaWI.com. Strofe? Brewers! I got a nugget for you next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
Well, the dance floor specifically. I'm still sore, man. I dance my booty off.
But you don't have muscles.
You don't have a booty, so I don't know how you dance that. You dash your back off. Your back.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. On this show, it's always football season.
Now, the great thing is it's preseason one. You get a joint scrimmage that you get to get some work in down in Indy, and you get to play in another game that will flush this.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Because I can promise you, you go out and play well in Indy this week. It won't be forgotten, but it'll be in the distant rearview mirror of what this season's going to look like.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking to heat up a career in HVAC? Dick & Trough Heating and Cooling in Milwaukee is now hiring HVAC installers and service technicians. Family-owned and operated, Dick & Trough offers competitive wages, a 401k match, health insurance benefits, and a winning, positive team culture that sets them apart. This is more than a job. It's a chance to grow with a company that truly values its people. Apply now to become their newest team member at dickandtrough.com. Dick & Trough Heating and Cooling. Come see the difference. Apply at dickandtrough.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night Show for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
JTV Jewelry Television knows you love to sparkle, so now's your time to shine like the star you are. Enter JTV's Shine Like a Star sweepstakes for your chance to win $5,000 in dazzling jewelry from top brands, including Rachel Zoe Jewelry and Judith Ripka Jewelry. Plus, just for entering, get $30 off your next qualifying JTV purchase of $99 or more when you opt in for emails. Enter now at jtv.com/likeastar. And remember, if you love jewelry, you'll love JTV.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide.
based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Monica, we've got to hand it to you.
You and the design team have outdone yourselves. Are you talking about the One Collection? Those rings say you are the one.
And they say it symbolically.
Describe the symbols.
Every ring in the One Collection should be presented with a special ritual.
What would that ritual be?
You pick up her left hand and you place a kiss on her ring finger.
Rick, you never told me about that part.
Then you show her the tiny red diamond, flush-mounted inside the ring, that will forever be in contact with her finger.
Why is it red?
Because that's when the giver says to the one, wherever you go, my heart goes with you.
I give you this kiss. I give you my heart. The red diamond is a secret symbol of that sacred moment. The center diamond on the outside of the ring is for the whole world to see.
But the tiny red created diamond inside the ring is only for the two of them.
The One Collection of engagement rings is available exclusively at Kessler's. To find the Kessler's nearest you,
visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, no Brad Nortman, Strophies running the show. We're hanging out with you, KBN Nation, at 800-990-3776 with Carbless List is more. Get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. The Milwaukee Brewers are favored tonight against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skeens, a 7-8 record with a sub-2 ERA.
That's crazy.
Likely
That's a
NL
bad record for that ERA.
I know. Likely NL
fault.
Cy Young winner. And I've seen this graphic go around, but what's been fun is no matter what anyone wants to say about the Brewers or try to pick apart their success, oh, you swept the Nationals and had a great series, ha, ha, ha. Here's all you need to know, folks. The Milwaukee Brewers against teams with a record currently above 500 are number one in the majors, and it's not even close. 37-21.
Ooh.
37-21. The next behind them is the Mariners at 36-26.
Oh wow, that's
the second. That's the first to the second. The first is 37-21. That is 16 games above 500 against teams with a record above 500.
And the Mariners played a lot of good baseball teams.
Sure have. Next, obviously, Toronto is a good team, but they're 36-27, right? 9 games up. My favorite thing about all this is the Dodgers are 28-32. The Mets are also below 500, 26-27. And the Cubs, who are behind the Brewers, are 36-34. There is a massive gap. 37-21 against teams with a record above 500. So if you want to find something to come at the Brewers and you want to bring your exit velocity, the slugging, the OPS plus, whatever you want to bring, the results speak for themselves. And either you're going to jump on board and figure out this team's real, or you're going to find out when your team plays them why they are who they are.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Brewers have ridiculous stats that you can keep just regurgitating all the different things. But at the end of the day, the Milwaukee Brewers are a great baseball team. They've proven that, right? When they got hot the first time, right, and we almost won 12 straight games, that was like, okay, they're hot. But the way they've responded since losing, and not losing a lot, only losing like 3 games.
How about losing people?
Yeah, that is well.
Mizorowski, no Rhys Hoskins, no Jackson Chourio.
It doesn't matter. Anytime that somebody is trotted out there by Pat Murphy, they go out there and perform. So for me, hearing that stat, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised whatsoever. This team is full of dogs, and all they do is go out there and compete. They don't care who's in front of them. They're going to give you their best. And again, I keep going back to what Caleb Durbin talked about. Like, hey, we're fighters, man. Like, we live for that type of moment.
The fighting Pat Murphys.
And that's something that I appreciate as being a Wisconsinite and Milwaukee, and I appreciate a team that is up for the challenge, right? They never back down.
It's cliche.
Scratch and crawl for 9 innings.
It's cliche, but I've seen a little bit of promotion of Just a Bet Outside, a documentary about the 1982 team, right? Like a lot of the players, we're a blue collar team. It's a blue collar state. Like there's something about the way that Pat Murphy not only is doing this, getting his players to believe in what he's preaching, the way he carries himself. I think everyone who lives in this state can identify with how they're playing, and it makes every game that much more impactful and exciting because you can identify with how they're doing it.
Yeah, and I'm shocked you didn't use the stat that was tweeted out by Mike Vasallo from the Brewers.
But look.
Look.
Here,
this stat was ridiculous.
You can read it, but here's what I'll say. If you look at that statistic amongst every team in baseball, the majority of the times, if you score 4+ runs or more, you're going to have a
60 and 10. Come on now.
Dude, I looked at this last year as well.
They scored 4 or more 70 times, and they've only lost 10 times. Does that tell you how incredible the pitching staff has been? Like, literally, 60 times if we score 4 runs, the pitching staff did enough to make sure they held the team.
Did you know the back end of the bullpen has only blown 2 times when they've had the lead with within the 3-run save?
They've just been ridiculous. That's exactly what they've been.
It's lather, rinse, repeat. You pick it, they figure out a way to make sure that they keep rolling, and we hope. Screw hope. And we look forward to watching them roll Paul Skeens tonight.
You want to hear the last stat?
Maybe you could save it. We got more show.
Okay.
800-990-3776. You're going to need that for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Ooh.
Brad's out on leave. Strofe has to run the show, which means Professor Wallace, who once taught a life skills class at Central Michigan University.
Multiple courses. I'm going to put my professor hat back on. I need to read these questions. I haven't read them.
Maybe you should do some preparation. Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
If Ben does anything but win the rest of the year, he will finish the year under 500.
Wow, that's terrible.
All I do is win.
That's not true.
5-22-4 on the year.
Okay, 800-990-3776. Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust is coming up next. You will get 15 questions in 90 seconds. You're allowed to say skip or pass, and we will get back to those if you get through all of the original questions. If you beat me, who knows? If we upgraded from a 4XL t-shirt to a 5XL, or is it down to 3XL, or do they get to pick their size? Whatever it is, it's an ESPN Wisconsin prize pack. 800-990-3776. Let's go caller 5. 800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and text line. Caller 5 for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? 800-990-3776 in 2 minutes.
College students, are you looking to make your campus living more comfortable, functional, and fashionable this year? Let IKEA help. From innovative storage solutions and furniture to maximize your space, to fashionable bedding and accessories to make it uniquely yours, IKEA is helping make college living truly inspired by you. And now, qualified college students can save even more with 15% off their IKEA purchase when they sign up for IKEA Family for free. Visit IKEA Oak Creek, IKEA Schaumburg, or check out the Ready for College section on IKEA.com/US to learn more.
Looking for a new car, truck, or SUV? Take the nearest exit to Ewald Automotive for 2025 model year clearance pricing. Save over $14,000 or get 0% financing. All makes, all models. Over 700 2025s in stock with model year clearance pricing. And with the Ewald low price guarantee, we'll beat your best price on a new vehicle by $500 or we'll give you $500 cash. Only at the Ewald model year clearance sales event. When they're gone, they're gone.
Select model group credit. See dealer for details. Month end.
Hey, it's Jen Latta, and I just had my walk-in closet redesigned by Closets by Design. Doug and his team in Mequon were amazing, from the first consultation to the final install, and now I have a beautiful, organized space for all of my clothes. They really brought my vision to life. Locally owned with the backing of a trusted national brand, they deliver expert design with a personal touch. Get 40% off plus an extra 15% off, and take advantage of 18-month free financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN, and don't forget to tell them Jen from Jen, Gabe, and Chewy sent you.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Hey, this is Brad Nortman from KBN. Tune into Kyle, Brust, and Nortman from 2 to 5 every day. WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust-Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Well, look who is back hosting Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? No one other than your boy Kyle Wallace. I am excited to be back. This is Kyle Brust-Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin, and it's time for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? Stro, what is your level of confidence in me doing well?
I played the fifth.
You wrote some good questions. You know, I practiced.
I always do. Thanks.
And not always. So I feel good. 90 seconds, 15 questions. You can say skip or pass. Right? So who we got today? We got Tree in Milwaukee.
That's correct. Tree in Milwaukee.
All right, bring Tree in Milwaukee on here. What up, Tree in Milwaukee? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Kyle?
Nothing much. You ain't been blowing no trees today, have you?
Not yet.
Hey, that means he's ready to go, baby. Make sure you have a little victory celebration after you get the dub against Ben Brust. All right, so here we go. Here's the rules. You got 15 questions in 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass, and we will come back to the question if you skip or pass. Do you have any questions before we get this going here, Tree?
No, I'll skip.
All right. Sounds good.
For those of you who say Ben Brust is an idiot, here's your chance to be proven right. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
All right, Tree, we already went through it again. This is Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust as you compete to try to continue to make Ben Brust dumber and dumber and dumber as he is 5-22-4 on the year. Again, Tree, you can say skip or pass. You have 90 seconds to this 15 questions. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. What kind of alcohol is made from juniper berries?
Skip.
The Great Fire of London occurred in which century?
The 18th century.
What does AI stand for in technology?
Artificial intelligence.
What's the Italian word for ice cream?
Gelato.
Which U.S. state was the last to join the Union?
Hawaii.
What is the process of liquid turning to gas called?
Evaporation.
Who developed the theory of general relativity?
Newton.
Who has hit the most home runs all time in Major League Baseball history?
Oh, jeez. Babe Ruth.
Which river flows through Baghdad?
Yep.
What country is the largest producer of coffee in the world?
Colombia.
What's the tallest mountain in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
In Roman numerals, what number does the letter L represent?
50.
Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Final Frontier?
California.
What is the name for molten rock after it has erupted from a volcano?
Lava.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, Tree. Ben was picking his nose. Just nasty. Just nasty.
So for weeks and weeks, months, in fact, we've been hiding him in a different spot because we've been bringing in guest readers in here. Now that we're not doing guest readers anymore, he's been going back out to the 3rd Street Market Hall and standing in front of the glass. And his finger was touching his brain.
I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
That's a 7 spot, by the way.
I mean, listen, he was cooking. He was like, and just guessing. Dude, why are you digging in your nose for gold?
You were picking your
nose. I wasn't.
Yeah, what was you doing with your
Bro,
nose?
I picked my nose all...
Your finger was in your brain when we called you in here.
You had one...
Guys, I pick my nose all the time. I would admit it.
What were you doing with your nose?
Why was
rubbing it because I have.
Why'd you have one finger with it though?
Yeah, there was
all right,
one
just leave me
finger in your
alone.
nose.
I'm playing tree.
Yeah, and he ain't blown none down yet. But we said if he wins, he can do whatever he wants.
Hasn't blown any trees yet.
Yep, but if he wins, guess what?
God.
Gonna be a good time.
Maybe
man.
I should let
I don't think you gotta let him.
I don't think you gotta let him.
Yeah,
I think he's about to whoop your behind.
All right, cool.
All right, so Ben, you know the rules. 15 questions, 90 seconds. You can say skip or pass if you want to move on. Do you have any questions for me?
I'd just like to add some context again. If you lose or tie today, you will finish the year under 500.
Thank you, Strove.
So you do need to win out in order for the rest of the calendar year.
Not happening.
Thank you, Strove.
You know, Ben, I hate the fact that you're going to go into your wedding in less than 2 weeks. A loser. It really sucks.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He could be
9 days.
He could be 19 games under 500 when he goes into his wedding.
Yeah.
And there's only been 33.
I'm the Colorado Rockies of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Yeah.
This is week 32 of Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust.
It should be called Everyone's Smarter Than Ben Brust.
All right, can we play the
He's
damn
17
segment?
games under 500.
Sure, Ben. You ready? You already know what it is. 90 questions. 90 seconds, 15 questions. Skip or pass, you are allowed to say.
Our hosts are incompetent.
No, I did good with Tree. Did I not? I did good with Tree.
Let's get through Ben, and then we'll talk about it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, Ben, are you ready?
Yes,
In
Kyle.
They don't say the final
2,
score at halftime.
1. What kind of alcohol is made from juniper berries?
Juniper berries. Rum?
The Great Fire of London occurred in which century?
The Great what?
The Great Fire of London occurred in which century?
1900.
What does AI stand for in technology?
Artificial intelligence.
What's the Italian word for ice cream?
Gelato.
Which U.S. state was the last to join the Union?
Hawaii.
What is the process of liquid?
Yeah.
What is the process of liquid turning to gas called?
Metamorphosis.
Who developed the theory of general relativity?
Newton.
Who has hit the most home runs all time in MLB history?
Bonds.
Which river flows through Baghdad?
The Iraq River.
Okay, now
Yeah, that
what country is the largest producer of coffee in the world?
Colombia.
What's the tallest mountain in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
In Roman numerals, what number does the L represent?
50.
In which state is nicknamed the Final Frontier?
Nebraska?
What is the name for molten rock after it has erupted from a volcano?
I said Stones last week and I already forgot. Next.
Which band released the smash hit album Rumors in 1977?
The Bee Gees.
What?
No, you started. You started before the buzzer.
Questions. That's all 15.
Well, he said pass on 14.
Oh, so you go back to the lava one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, sounds good. All right, what did he get?
I mean, that was the all-time blunder by Ben Brust. He said, let's go back to the lava one. The answer was lava. And he skipped it. And you lost by 1. 6-7.
All right, well, we're done.
The all-time blunder. Let's go back to the answer that I didn't give.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I just listened to you, man. You tell me what to do. You didn't want to answer it, so that's cool. Yep.
Let's go. Oh.
You said let's go back to the
I know what happened. I lived it.
Oh, my God.
You lost by 1.
Yeah, I heard it.
That is hilarious.
Had you answered lava, that would have been a tie.
Tie.
Yeah, how though? Like what?
What do you, bro? How? Just leave me alone.
You said
I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm really not. Read the questions. You can laugh at me during
Whose
the
fault
questions.
is that? That you're not in the mood.
Just read the
It's not our
questions
fault
and
you
rip.
suck.
Yeah, read the questions. Rip on me.
5,
Go
23,
ahead.
and 4.
It's
That's your
awesome.
record. 5, 23, and 4.
Jeez,
I'm triggered right now. I don't know if you guys noticed.
You are triggered. My goodness.
Just read the answers.
I'm about to go through it. What kind of alcohol is made from juniper berries and it's gin?
Duh, idiot.
Yeah, here he is. He's triggered. The Great Fire of London occurred in which century? The 17th.
The 1900s, he said.
The 17th century.
I did say that.
Hey, hold on. The 1900s is which century?
The 18th.
Nope. That's wrong.
20th century. What does AI stand for in technology? You got that, artificial intelligence. And
If you say good job, Ben,
I'm sorry.
Out of like
why can't he give you a compliment?
Because he does. Oh, good job, Ben. I want to go over there. Smack.
Well, listen, Italian word for ice cream. You said gelato. I'm proud of you. You know Italian. What do you mean?
Do you know Italian?
You do know Italian.
You know Italian.
Yeah,
he's right.
Oui, oui.
That's French.
But you had gelato. You knew one word in Italian. I'm proud of you, man. Now, which U.S. state was the last?
Oui.
Yeah.
He says French. I mean, this guy is as dumb as they come.
I don't know.
Let's go back to the lava question, which was the damn answer.
Wait, we're not there yet. Why don't you keep going through?
Which U.S. state was the last to join the Union? You got Hawaii.
And then he second-guessed himself.
He did. And
wait a minute, the Union.
I don't know if there's the first 13 original.
I was going to say, are you sure? But I said, let me just keep going. What is the process of liquid turning to gas called? I don't think you got this one right.
He didn't.
Evaporation.
He said metamorphosis.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Very different.
It was a.
I don't even know what metamorphosis is.
It's metamorphin time. I think, right? Isn't that what they
morphin
say?
time.
Morphin time.
Power Rangers, big fan.
Who developed the theory of general relativity?
Metamorphosis. I don't think the Power Rangers have anything to do with metamorphosis.
It's morphin time.
Albert Einstein.
Not Newton.
Damn.
Yeah.
Other one.
You did get this one right. I mean, Tree didn't get it right. Who hit the most home runs in MLB history? Barry Bonds. Good job.
Good job.
I missed the steroid era.
Which river flows through Baghdad? The
Iraq.
The right country. You said Iraq. You knew Baghdad was in Iraq.
Okay, what's the answer?
It's called the Tigris River.
Wouldn't have got it.
But yeah. What country is the largest producer of coffee in the world? You should know this one. It's been in the news lately. Brazil.
Sweet.
You got this one. What's the tallest mountain in Africa?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Good. See, that's not bad. And then you got this one in Roman numerals. What does the letter L represent? 50. You were cooking, man. Which U.S. state is named the final frontier?
Rhymes with Nebraska. Kinda.
Yeah. Ska.
Ska?
What other state ends with ska? Nebraska. What do you mean? I literally just said the whole damn name.
What'd you say?
I said ska, and I said
Ska?
Yeah, there's another state that ends with that, other than Nebraska.
Start with it.
Yes.
Alaska.
There you go. You got it.
All right. What is the name of molten rock after it has erupted from a volcano?
That's the lava question. The answer's lava.
You know the answer, Ben. He never gave the actual answer.
I don't need to.
He just told me to go back to the lava.
I bet you Tree's having a great time right now.
Yeah, he is. Go ahead. Blow it down, buddy. Blow it down. Which band released the smash hit album Rumors in 1977? No band other than Fleetwood Mac.
Nice.
So, speaking of bands, I learned that Tree is a banjo rock artist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we knew this. He was a part of our KBN band.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But anyway, he said he's on Spotify, so I'm going to try to dig up some of his stuff.
That's Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust?
Sorry, bud.
That was one of my all-time favorites.
How did I do asking questions?
You did a good job.
Thank you.
I'll let you do it again next week.
Hey, I took Brad.
Brewers!
I don't know if he deserves it.
Yeah.
That's right, Brewers fans. You want to hit a Potawatomi Sportsbook before a home game, but you need a ride to the game? Hit 2 balls with 1 bat by hitching a ride on the Potawatomi Game Day Shuttle. Make any purchase in the sportsbook or same-day sports bet and get a wristband and a seat on the shuttle to and from. Shuttles approximately begin 1 hour before first pitch. Return shuttles run nonstop for 1 hour after the game. For more, you visit Potawatomi.com. Bet above the rest. That one hurt more for some reason.
I mean, you lost to somebody who
Okay, more next.
His name is Tree, Ben.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman, KBN.
I'm a tool. My name is Ben Brust, and I'm a tool.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Good afternoon. We are still seeing some roads suffering from some major flooding out there, including I-41 US 45 North, 0.8 miles beyond the ramp from County Line Road. The right lane is closed due to excessive water. I-41 US 45 South will see backup starting past Good Hope Road and clear up all the way once you pass Capitol Drive. On Wisconsin Route 100 south at West Walnut Road, right lane is closed due to a crash. At 94 westbound, we're seeing backups from South 16th Street through the Stadium Interchange and clearing up past Mitchell Boulevard. Traffic is brought to you by Fisco Auto Body. Call Fisco Auto Body to help with all body repair needs. Fisco. Tonight will be clear with a low of 65 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 80 degrees. Teachers, IKEA's got your back now through August 17th. Fill up your cart and show your staff ID for 15% off your entire purchase during Teacher Appreciation Days at IKEA Oak Creek. Thank you, teachers. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brinda on 94.5 ESPN.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
First off, there is not one team that's on the fringe that scares me.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have, or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Step right up and gaze into my crystal ball. I see flashing lights, spinning reels, and a big win. This August, you have a ticket to a cash carnival at Potawatomi. Play with your rewards card and earn entries to win your share of $300,000 in cash and prizes. Prize drawings every Thursday through August 28th. Your fortune awaits only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
It's Debbie Loziga for Comfort Awnings. This summer, I'm getting relief from the hot sun whenever I need it with my motorized retractable awning from Comfort Awnings. Sensors are also available that detect strong winds and rain to extend or retract your awning. They even protect against UV radiation so you can safely enjoy the outdoors all summer long. Family owned and located in Burlington, Comfort Awnings expertly installs custom awnings that fit your home and style. Right now, you can receive $200 off all awnings and screens. Call 414-AWNINGS or visit comfortawnings.com.
The dance of sunlight on water.
Shimmering, sparkling, beautiful, hypnotic. Houses that overlook a gorgeous body of water are the most highly desired houses in the world.
The Bellamare collection of fine jewelry features classic white diamonds flanked and surrounded by rare and exotic blue diamonds.
Bellamare means beautiful water. Bellamare, sunlight on water, glimmering and twinkling.
The dance is enticing.
The look is spectacular. The impact is exciting.
Blue and white diamonds created in the heart of Mother Nature
will dance and sing on the body of a glittering, sparkling woman. Bellamare. This blue and white beauty of sunlight on water
should be worn on the fingers,
the wrist, the neck, and the ears
of the woman you love.
The Bellamare collection is available only at Kessler's. We do diamonds better because diamonds are what we do.
For the location of the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
You're listening to Kyle Brust and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Evangeline told me. She's come on, boy, please.
All right, this is who I lost to in Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust? And I love my guy Tree.
This is Trey.
I actually kind of like it.
It's chill.
No, you don't, Kyle.
And my dark horse, he warned me.
I like this.
Watch your back, man.
Yeah, man. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace.
He's Jamaican?
No. Alex Stroh.
Do you have dreads, Tree?
He might. Alex Stroh's running the show. 800-990-3776. It's Carbless Talking text line.
Dreads Tree.
That man. I mean, most white guys who say man have dreads.
Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks. Well, I don't. He had fake dreads.
Maybe after I got pulverized, you guys could help me.
Pulverized.
What?
What do you?
And are you smarter than Ben Brust?
I mean, you only lost about one.
I mean, my record's just a catastrophe.
Yeah, your record's awful.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk without
Dreads.
Yeah, I knew it. Any white dude that makes that music says mine, and you know what he does extracurricular. He had to be a dreadhead like me. Though I don't do that type of stuff, but a white guy with dreads definitely does.
What do you want me to do with this, Kyle?
What do you mean? Go right ahead. I'm just saying. I just was celebrating.
Just continue on, man. Yeah, I'm on.
I can't believe this is a real human being. He told me he left me on the phone.
He's a great guy.
I believe him.
He's a great. You should invite him to your wedding, Strofe.
This is the type of guy I think I'm speaking to on this radio show when I say the world needs more love. I feel like I'm talking to a million trees.
Think about how this came out.
And sometimes trees talking to a million trees.
That's very true.
And he knows I'm being honest.
I can't believe you called the dreads thing.
Yeah, come on.
I looked him up on Google Images. He's everywhere with dreads.
See?
A Tree Danko, by the way, for anybody curious on Spotify, wherever you get your music. He lives in Milwaukee, local Milwaukee artist. Tree Danko. Tree spelled like tree. Danko spelled D-A-N-K-O. Yep, Tree Danko. 2 words.
I didn't run into him at the Goose concert in Milwaukee, but I sure as hell would love to run into him at whatever next concert we're both at.
I just want to hang out with him.
You can do that on your own time for sure, Strofe. I'm sure you can make those plans. So what I had planned, we're going to scrap. Then I realized I need help.
What do you need help with?
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm concerned that there might be a little too much Taylor Swift in the list of the songs for the band.
Oh, come on, man. Really? What? Taylor Swift should get maybe 2. Because she loves 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Max.
Do I got to say?
How many?
I think so I haven't made the full list.
How long is the band playing?
3 hours straight, no breaks.
So that's
a
just to do quick math. That's probably about 50 to 60 songs.
That is what I was been tasked on the phone call last night with the band to put together, and then I looked at the 29 pages, which you saw, Strofe.
Yeah, huge.
Of the playlist that they have.
Good for them.
And they have the 2010 through present day. And then
any banjo rock in there?
No. Look. They get down. Like we're get down on it. Like is how we end shows on Friday. Like I like that sort of vibe.
I like to dance.
Yes, and I want dance songs. Taylor Swift is like go up into the dance floor and everyone just sings. It's not a dance song.
Play.
Yeah, but this is my wife.
Yeah, she gets what she wants. It is her day.
This is my wife. So I max 3.
Yeah, I'll give it 3.
3 out of 50 songs.
1 per hour.
Yeah.
1 per hour. I think I can justify that.
How many does she want?
I just saw too many circled that it got me concerned that now I need to have the conversation. And now that Taylor Swift's dropping
the new album,
the new podcast with New Heights and the new album, daughter was homesick yesterday. She had to stay home because of a rule with daycare and whatnot. And I wake up and this lady's on cloud 9.
Yeah, I must just say,
like Taylor Swift's sweatshirt was on, or like as we're getting the coffee and everything prepared for the day.
Yeah, Chalamet and Jenner move over. Swift and Kelsey back as America's top power couple after today.
All right, good take. Cool.
Yeah, it is. That's the Gen Z stuff.
Thanks
for the
no
information.
one cares. No one actually cares.
I didn't really know too much about this album. I live with someone who doesn't like Taylor Swift, so she told me.
Whoa, people don't like Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
I don't not like her.
Yeah, you're just like neutral with
yes,
her, which is fine. I feel like
totally.
That's most people's stance with her.
But I can't.
I didn't realize people actively
I can't be getting down with the band with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, not like more than 3. I tend to, but I would have that rule of thumb for any artist, right? Because this is a cover band; they're covering all sorts of stuff.
29 pages worth.
You got some Lizzo in there.
Yeah, come on,
Lizzo, Bruno Mars.
Don't worry, Kyle.
I'm telling you, because I love me some Lizzo.
Kyle.
I also love me some Lizzo, for the record. I love Lizzo.
I will put
Uptown funk you up.
Come on,
now, Uptown funk you up. Come on, Uptown funk you up.
It's off the list. This performance right here has solidified that song is off the list.
Your loss. Your loss. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I like
stretch.
I had a band this past weekend at when I was at. I love live music. I mean, I was feeling it. She took the soul Survivor song, like I'm a survivor or whatever it is, and
I'm a survivor.
No, not that song.
I Will Survive.
I Will Survive. Yes, she took I Will Survive and mixed it with Survivor by Destiny's Child. I'm sitting there. I'm saying, sister, you better sing. You better sing. Ben, if your band can get down, I'm right there with them, hyping them up. All
right, I'll take some personal texts from you guys tonight as I finalize the 50 songs.
Just show me the list. I'm gonna have that mug bumping.
It's a long list, Kyle.
Listen,
or just give me the genres that you want to look at.
That mug jumping,
dude. I'm telling you, everybody gonna be like, "Oh, they're not missing hit after hit after hit after hit." I'm gonna
Kyle,
show you.
He didn't task you with picking the entire set list.
He didn't need to task me. I feel the energy. He needs me to help him.
Kyle.
I just got a meme. I just got this meme sent to me. Read it, man. It's the meme I got sent to me from baby girl. What it say? Yeah, you're gonna have to take the charge.
Yeah, I understand that. Me at my own wedding that I curated every single song for. Wow, this is a bop.
It's a bop. It's gonna be bop after bop after bop. We'll have some Fleetwood Mac in there too. You know.
There won't be. I can't do the cliches. I can't. Like we are family.
Absolutely not.
You know, like you got. I'm going for no cliche. I can tell you that "Walking on Broken Glass" is the second to last song, my favorite song of all time.
Love that song.
Into Piano Man to end it.
Piano Man, that's a great song.
That's the song where the Wisconsin basketball tradition where we drop our pants and everyone gets around in a circle.
No, I listened to it in the shower.
So your pants were indeed dropped.
I was naked, and baby girl said, "Oh, you're gonna be dropping your pants at the wedding for this because you said this on air." And
yeah, but like you have underwear on, and everyone just joins in. It's like a communal thing, and once you get a couple of your favorite drinks in you'll be right there with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Most people feel like they missed out or like they're a loser if they're not a part of it. They usually have the regret.
Kyle, you know how I do with FOMO.
All right, so Stroke gonna have them chicken legs out for everybody to see.
It's nobody's. But this is the thing. At that point, nobody's looking at each other and judging each other. It's like come together.
This is men only, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Just making sure ain't nobody putting no peer pressure on my baby trying to see her with her pants down.
She's wearing a dress. She's not wearing pants.
Her dress down. Ooh, yuck. Actually,
yuck.
Teachers, we know you work to inspire future generations, so IKEA wants to say thank you and share some inspiration with you. From August 1st through the 17th, got a couple days left here. Your local IKEA stores are offering all teachers and educators an exclusive 15% off your entire purchase during IKEA Teacher Appreciation Days. Whether you're revamping the classroom, organizing your home office, or just rewarding yourself, IKEA's got your back. So stop by your local Oak Creek IKEA, fill up the cart that showed that staff ID at the register, and you will enjoy 15% off some IKEA purchases. Not some, all. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe telling you what's in the way of the Brewers winning 11 games, and it's something that could be bigger than just today, but for their future. More Brewers next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman.
You know Italian. What do you mean?
You know Italian?
You do know Italian.
Yeah,
he's right.
Oui.
That's French, but you had gelato.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Some roads are still suffering from major flooding out there, including I-41 US 45 North, 0.8 miles beyond the Rantham County Line Road. The right lane is closed due to excessive water, and on I-41 US 45 South, you'll see backups starting past Good Hope Road and all the way through to Capitol Drive. 94 westbound, we're seeing backups due to the right lane being blocked due to debris. Those backups start from South 16th Street through the same interchange and clear up once you pass Mitchell Boulevard. Tonight's going to be mostly clear with a low of 65 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high of 80 degrees. Summer is around the corner. Get ready for boating, fishing, and paddleboarding on serene Delavan Lake. Make the most of your season at Lake Lawn Resort. Book your adventure today at lakelawnresort.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Sean Brenda on 94.5 ESPN.
You love her twice as much today as the day you married her, right?
Welcome to Kessler's. Back to school means back to savings with Exterior Pros and Baths. Right now, get $3,000 off your roofing, your siding, your windows, or your bath project during the fall savings event. Don't wait. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com to claim your $3,000 savings and book your free estimate. Exterior Pros and Baths, Wisconsin's trusted home improvement experts. Trust the pros.
For your next night out, revel in the fusion of artistry and flavor with Sushi at St. Kate, offering guests an elevated experience where freshness and creativity converge in every bite. St. Kate the Arts Hotel introduces an exciting new sushi menu to its culinary repertoire. Indulge in the finest seafood, freshest ingredients, and expert craftsmanship for an inspired and delectable dining journey. Experience the art of sushi at St. Kate and learn more at stkatearts.com.
Hey, it's Kyle Walsh, and we've all been feeling the heat, and if your home isn't staying cool, your windows might be the reason why. That's why now is the perfect time to call Universal Windows Direct. And Universal Windows Direct has an incredible offer to help you. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there is no limit. And here's the part I really love. You'll get no interest for 5 whole years. Call 414-410-2000 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com, and trust me, once you feel the difference, you'll be saying what I say. I love my windows.
I think one of the things that patients don't realize is that when they get a joint replacement, that's not a lifetime treatment option. And they're probably, if they are a younger patient, signing up for multiple surgeries down the road.
As a physician and medical director for QC Kinetics, Dr. Caravelli's seen a pattern of trending joint pain. Prolonged medication, steroids, then surgery, possibly another surgery.
So a lot of our patients are trying to avoid or put off surgery, and this is the treatment that can help them do that.
QC Kinetics extracts your body's healing substances, concentrates them back into your aching joints to help heal and restore those areas, providing lasting relief.
Oh, I love being able to tell my patients, before we do this surgery, let's try another option. Let's see if this is right for you, because now they might not have to have surgery at all.
Call today for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're looking for the sign, come in. And I know you see me.
Tune in to Behind the Bucks podcast on the Bucks Plus Audio Network, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR benefits consultant. Behind the Bucks brings you exclusive access and untold stories about the greatest stars and moments in Bucks history. Go behind the scenes of Giannis's Emmy-nominated documentary. Hear about the true origins of Bucks in 6 and a whole lot more. Find Behind the Bucks on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get your podcast. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher. Hanging with you, KBN Nation, till 5 o'clock. Kyle Wallace is dancing, Strofe is dancing, and I'm trying to keep us all together.
It's going to be your wedding, man. I can't wait. I'm so serious. I cannot wait.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line.
Here come the Brus.
Oh, me and Kyle are going to dance so hard that night. Him and I are going to be...
I don't know if you should, I don't know if you should be by him. He's going to make you look really bad.
I mean,
you think I care about what I look like? Have I ever cared about that?
That's very true.
That's a true statement.
He did come to work one time with a hoodie that was oversized to look at 90. So.
One time?
That was bad.
I do that like 3 times a week.
Yeah. We just only call it out when it's really, really bad.
Nothing fits me that well.
You got a weird body.
I do.
You got a weird body.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not body shaming. I'm just calling the truth for the record. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Love thyself, brother. Love thyself.
Love myself. Yes, I do.
Mr. Flapjack over there.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you had to take it a step too far.
Of course.
We're eating you at the Brewers Stadium, huh? Flapjacks?
Yeah, flapjacks. Pocket pancakes.
You don't have pockets. You just got pancakes.
You have pocket pancakes right now.
Yeah. That's your life.
Every day. You sit down on a chair, you feel like you're sitting on a pancake.
Poor guy.
The Brewers,
I don't know
though.
if that works.
It does.
No, I feel like I'm sitting on a pile of bones because that's what's happening. I don't have an ass.
What's up?
Clown body says Strofe the Clown Guy.
Okay.
The Brewers take on the Pirates and going for the 11th straight win against Paul Skeens. And obviously, there was a matchup about a month ago or so where Paul Skeens was going up Jacob Mizorowski.
Yeah.
It's different now. This is not, to me, it's not about getting closer to burgers. It is about the opportunity to go against the NL Cy Young winner again and instilling even more confidence, right? I know they're a confident bunch, but Paul Skeens is no joke. And they finally started to win some of his starts. He's been pitching well because his last time we spoke, I think he was like 3-7 win-loss heading into the Brewers game. He's now 7-8. But the overall point is, when you go against the NL Cy Young projected winner, this is an opportunity to continue to show, doesn't matter who the opponent is, but what you can prove to yourself against one of the best pitchers in baseball.
Yeah, for me, this is a huge game for the Milwaukee Brewers. And it's not because they're playing the lowly Pittsburgh Pirates. It's because of who they are facing. Like you said, they are facing the front runner for the Cy Young Award this year in the NL, and that is Paul Skeens, probably the best pitcher in baseball. And for me, if the Milwaukee Brewers, after the first time they played the Pirates, it was about Miz versus Skeens. It wasn't about this long winning streak. It wasn't about the Brewers who were in first place. No, it was about the electric young arms in baseball in Paul Skeens and Jacob Mizorowski. Fast forward now to August 11th. Now we're talking about the Milwaukee Brewers, the best team in baseball, who are currently on their second 10-game winning streak in the season, who are matching up against a Cy Young Award frontrunner. And for me, it's so huge because if the Brewers are able to extend their winning streak tonight by not just beating the Pirates, but by getting to Paul Skeens for a second time this year, getting 4 runs or more on Paul Skeens again, for me at that point, it becomes clear, it becomes evident that the Milwaukee Brewers should be the immediate World Series favorite, because that means anything that has been put in front of them, they have knocked it down. Not only can they beat good baseball teams, they destroy bad baseball teams, and then on top of that, they can knock down aces. What more would you need to see from this team to have the confidence that they couldn't beat anybody and everyone any night they hop on that field based off the results? Because again, if they beat Paul Skeens today and they're able to get 4 runs or more against Paul Skeens, who has been hot, the Brewers are the best team in baseball, but they're a World Series favorite. It's clear to me. World Series favorite.
Got a couple of things for you, Kyle.
What is that?
I like to look at this through the lens of how the game is being projected per Potawatomi Sportsbook. The over-under for the game is 6.5. That's the lowest on the entire MLB board. Obviously, you have an all-star in Freddie Peralta and a Cy Young frontrunner, as you mentioned, in Paul Skeens. To go over 3.5 runs for the game, plus 105.
For the whole game?
Well, the over-under is 6.5.
Jeez. That just shows you exactly the Brewers are able to do it. You know what that means. It means that this team should.
That doesn't mean that they're going to do it all against Skeens. But if you think they can get 4 against Skeens,
if they can get, that's what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. You're not saying they're going to, but if they can,
if they get 4 against Skeens today, they are the World Series frontrunner, and nobody should question it because there's nothing that the Brewers have not accomplished in this season. If they already got 4 against Skeens, and that was the big Miz matchup. But now that the Brewers are extremely hot, if they're able to do that after rattling off 10 straight and getting to 11 straight, beating up on Paul Skeens.
Just another cherry on the top.
Exactly. They're checking all the necessary boxes that you want to see from a team that is a legitimate threat to win the World Series. And tonight, for me, is the night that will establish whether or not they are the front runner or they are a competitive team for the World Series.
Over to the KBN Sports Desk with Alex Strofe.
Can I bring it up?
What?
Don't you do it. Nobody cares.
Oh, is this about stupid burgers?
No, nobody cares about the burgers.
They win tonight. It's a lock.
No, who cares?
And then you're trying to do something here. I don't really.
Who cares?
No one cares. I care about this team just winning games.
I agree.
The promos become so secondary.
Well,
the promo was
secondary.
fun when the promo was about the Brewers getting hot. This is about them being the best team in baseball. I'm going game by game, and I don't care about promos.
But they're definitively the best team in baseball.
I know.
It's a cherry on top.
Sure, but you're trying to do the lock thing. Like it's a lock. Like you're trying to you got blamed for going
Ruin
and
it,
sitting
yeah.
out there. So you're trying to do this double down thing. I get what you're trying to do. I don't care about it.
Nah, I ain't worried about the burgers. Bumps the burgers.
Bump Strofe, bumps burgers.
Why bumps the burgers?
I mean,
You're Mr. BOGO. You're Mr. Free Guy. You're Mr.
I'm about watching the Brewers win.
I'm not worried about you.
Not trying to figure out if they can win for an item.
Oh, I want burgers. I mean, go ahead, go to George Whip and buy you a burger. We don't need the Brewers to get us a free burger, but if it happens because they keep winning, I'll take it.
I'm not gonna complain, but by no thought in my brain.
Sounds like you're complaining.
No, ain't nobody going out to stand out there to try to wait for the Brewers to win.
Well,
just let it happen. It comes with victory.
I like that. Let it happen. Don't force it. It almost felt like there was such an energy for the last promo that, like, I think Mizorowski got pulled pretty early, and people are like, oh no, it's because Pat Murphy has a bigger vision than burgers, and that's what's most important with the Milwaukee Brewers.
Pocket burgers.
All right, you're trying too hard.
You really are.
Ben Bruss, Kyle Walls, Alex Strofe, running the show or attempting
just give you
to.
a coupon and go get a burger.
No. I'm
George
talking
Whip.
about Pat specifically. Burgers pocket.
I don't think the burger fit.
Strofe the clown guy could really use you calling Strofe a clown right now. Ben Brust here for Road America, folks. That's what's most important to talk about right now is what you can do the rest of the summer and into fall, and that's go see a race at the legendary 4-mile, 4.2-mile road course, the largest in North America that's hosted races and the best racers since 1955. Camp on site all weekend. You can pull up your RV into Road America and just have a grand old time. You can't do that at any sporting event elsewhere. You can do that at Road America. Kids 16 and under are free with the paying adult at the gate. The GT World Challenge is up next this weekend, so get your tickets at roadamerica.com. That is roadamerica.com. Hopefully Strofe's the clown guys got something for Strofe's performance this last segment. We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion next.
This is Kyle Bruston Nortman, KBN.
What are you going to do with the video?
It was going to be on Snapchat if I got the pick right.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Get your golf fix every Tuesday night at 6 with On the Tee.
Like, Spieth is probably going to, embarrass me at some point. What the hell do you know? Shut up and carry the bag.
Join Gabe Neitzel and Stephen Watson as they dissect all things pro golf and tell the tales of their own golfing journeys in Wisconsin.
I think it's golf in its purest form, and I think it should bookend the golf season.
Go On the Tee with Gabe and Stephen, sponsored by Majestic Oaks at Lake Lawn Resort and Gruber Law Offices. Tuesday nights at 6 on 94.5 ESPN and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
It's ESPN Milwaukee's Brad Nortman here with some exciting news from my friends at Bank 5-9.
Not only have they been named a top workplace for 16 straight years, but they've just won the prestigious Community Choice Award as the best bank in the Milwaukee area. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Not only do they have great products and services, but they truly live out their mission to make lives better. If you're looking for a true local community bank, check out the best. Visit bank59.com to learn more today. Member FDIC.
Your path to a degree should fit your life, not the other way around. At Lakeland University, you can personalize every part of your college experience. With a main campus in Sheboygan, evening classes across the state, and flexible online options, you choose how and when you learn. Just graduated high school, changing careers, juggling work and life, they've got options for you. You can even earn credit for experience you already have or for the work you're doing now, saving time and money. Start customizing your future today at lakeland.edu/ESPN. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Windows, windows, windows. You hear all about everyone's windows and how theirs are the greatest. I'll tell you, our windows are the best as well. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I'm right there with you. We've taken the most trusted brand in windows, Pella, and paired them with such an outstanding business that we will deliver results to you at your home. Siding Unlimited has won Pella's prestigious 5-time Pella Platinum Premier National Contractor of the Year award. Siding Unlimited is the company to install your new windows.
Stay up to date on the Green and Gold all off season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Dr. Aaron Holtebeck and his team at Holtebeck Eye Center make vision care a top priority. They are your premium provider for eye care and corrective eye surgeries. Dr. Holtebeck has been helping local patients with their eye care needs for over 20 years. Dr. Nausheen Abbas joined the Holtebeck Eye Center team last September, and her practice philosophy is to provide patient-centered medicine by giving all options. Located in Brookfield near the corner of Calhoun and Capitol. Learn more about their services at holtebeck.com.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Bikers are often blamed for causing the accident because the insurance companies simply don't want to pay. At Gruber Law Offices, we've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Trust us to fight for what you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Milwaukee, you sold out the Violent Femmes hometown show and you demanded more. So by popular demand, a second show has been added. An evening with the Violent Femmes, October 19th at the Riverside Theater, performing their first 2 albums in full. And the best part is that you can win your way in. Tune in to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman between 4 and 5 p.m. every day this week for your chance to score a pair of tickets. Otherwise, tickets will be on sale Wednesday, August 13th at 10 a.m. at padstheatergroup.com. The Violent Femmes, October 19th at the Riverside Theater. Don't miss it.
Station updates, show clips, and your place to interact with us every single day just by scrolling through your feed. Follow along on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at ESPN Milwaukee. You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me. Is my anxiety.
A weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend. Tune into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production. Marcus and his son Chris, a 1995 UCLA Hoops champ himself, talk everything in the Milwaukee Bucks world. They're joined by some of the biggest names in basketball, plus they'll answer all of your questions too. Stay on the beat of the Bucks and find Here District now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, no Bradley Nortman. Stroph's running the show. UKBN Nation, 800-990-3776. Stroph's the clown guy chimes in. He's doing his best. Stroph's the type of guy to be at a wedding and say, okay, guys, let's take a silly picture now.
I can see that.
I can see that, too.
I can definitely see.
All right, silly faces. All right.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You're a goofball, man.
No,
I like the attempt.
You're a clown.
No,
It's a creative
it fits
one.
who you are.
It's a creative one,
It
but
fits,
I've never done that.
it fits your persona.
You're a clown.
Stop.
Yeah, well,
What are you doing?
he just came at you like that.
No, that's what the clown guy says. You're a clown.
Yeah, you just
And
said
you
it now.
reiterated that
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
firmly.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We are who we are, right? Sorry, bud. You were having a really good day till now. I apologize.
He'll still be fine. He's just going to
No,
do
you're not a
Gen
clown.
Z
He got me.
moper.
He got me.
The Gen Z moping got you to rescind that?
He was all mopey earlier today, so I kind of, I'm glad to see him being, he wasn't mopey. He was like really locked in and focused, and he seemed very tired in our meeting this morning, or this afternoon, did he not?
Yeah, he did.
He wasn't really.
Jordan Love has an impending surgery for his left thumb. The level of concern for you is what for the Green Bay Packers quarterback? Because for me, it's a high concern from a timing perspective.
Really?
Yeah, like I mentioned, this all goes back to practice and rhythm and the other injuries around him, and he's the most important guy on the field. And right now, you're looking at a scenario in which you're starting with the 2 top dogs in the NFC. The Eagles obviously are, but you bookended your season last year with the Eagles. You have the Detroit Lions, who you're facing in week 1. So that's why, the importance of week 1, and though you're playing them in the back end, they're likely going to be a contender in the NFC North again with the talent that they have. Then you got the Commanders, who went to the NFC Championship game last year. They could regress. You don't know, but it does look like they built a pretty solid team and have a good foundation. Those are 2 games out of the gate here, where if you don't have the adequate amount of time for your quarterback to get in rhythm, knock off rust, and build that chemistry that he needs with who knows who's going to be out there for him to get the ball to, it could turn into we need to shorten this game, run the ball with Josh Jacobs, and try to win with defense.
Yeah,
and that's a hard thing to do against a team that had two 1,000-yard wide receivers and one of the best, if not the best duo in all football in Montgomery and Gibbs.
They lost 2 games last year during the regular season?
14-3.
No, I think they only lost 2 in the regular season. It might be 15-2. 15-2 last year, and they have a very electric offense that can be extremely explosive. We're going to have to score with that football team, and ultimately this injury disrupts the Green Bay Packers, right? Because of the fact that they don't have time to practice, right? They don't have time to create timing. You have a young receiver in Matthew Golden, where it's essential for him and Jordan Love to get on the same page, because I do believe Matthew Golden will be the number 1 wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers, but that practice time allows for you to understand timing amongst one another. That's how you create the chemistry that you need to be a successful wide receiver quarterback duo. And so that is the biggest thing for me. I think timing of the injury, though, this is the best time it can happen, because at the end of the day, you have the full regular season.
Is.
And so if we have to start slow, which the Green Bay Packers have unfortunately started,
not a good thing for this season.
And so again, I stand by this. If the Green Bay Packers start slow this year, we're not talking about the NFC North anymore. We're talking about the wild card again. And what we've found is the Packers haven't been able to successfully make a run through the wild card, so we got to try something different. And then on top of that, this football team, the way it's put together, these guys ain't won jack squat. They haven't. They ain't won nothing, right?
No division title. They've won 1 playoff game.
So my thing is that this is a big season for them to take the next step we've been talking about. And it has to be the NFC North. Like, that is the big thing to me. Yeah, the NFC North didn't mean anything during Rodgers' tenure, because that was just a regular Sunday afternoon.
Expectation.
Yeah. Now it's something different, right? You're trying to build yourselves back up. You're trying to prove that you're somebody. And unfortunately, not having Jordan Love during the training camp now, and when Taus joined us earlier today on KBN, he talked about, listen, you practice for a reason. You have training camp for a reason. It's a chance for guys to really ramp up. Now we are going to have Jordan Love missing time during a crucial period of training camp instead of having that time to build that chemistry that is necessary for them to be the team and go in the direction they need to go.
Does the KBN sports desk correspondent have the basically the list of fallen soldiers for the Green Bay Packers at this point?
I got them. You got Jordan Love with a thumb injury. You have Jaden Reed with a foot injury. You got Nate Hobbs with a knee injury. Xavier McKinney with a calf. Rasheed Walker with a groin. You have Tay Wicks with a calf. You have Romeo Dobbs, who's out right now. Don't know exactly what the injury is. You have Luke Musgrave.
Go figure. Don't know what's going on there.
Well, they said it might be serious. They have Luke Musgrave with an ankle. You have Christian Watson with the knee. You literally have 9 of your 22 guys that you depended on last season who are out this season. Your top 3 wide receivers from last year, I guess, top 4 wide receivers from last year are basically out. Only one you're missing is Tuck.
Hey, don't say his name.
I'm just saying, with Reed, Dobbs, Tay Wicks, and Watson out, those are legitimately your 4 top wide receivers going into last season. None of them will be practicing tomorrow.
Thank goodness they made the investment at the 23rd pick of the 2025 NFL Draft. The Green Bay Packers, for the first time since 2002, select Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas.
Like, this preseason game is basically backup city, right? Like, practice is backup city. Malik Willis running the offense. Savion Williams, McCole Hardman, the go-to guys, Matthew Golden. It's just disappointing. Very disappointing.
Well, there is still time for Love to recover, but he's going to need to figure out how to manage this injury and get this offense humming week 1 and week 2 on a short week. Ben Bruss, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, we're going to continue with you. You got Jim, Matt, and Molly up next in Madison, the Damn Sports Show in Beaver Dam. But on 94.5 ESPN and on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and the ESPN Wisconsin app, you can get us anytime. Check us out. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Afternoon traffic is starting to see a couple of incidents on the road. I-41 US 45 north, 0.8 miles beyond the ramp from County Line Road. The right lane is blocked due to excessive water. On I-41 894 south, 0.3 miles beyond the ramp from Beloit Road. The right lane is blocked due to a crash. Over on 43 southbound, we're seeing traffic back up starting once you pass Good Hope Road, but clears up just before you reach Hampton Avenue. Traffic is brought to you by the Neal Group.